I'm a player on the late night tip. So see the prototype. Fingertips, reservoir dog. Check the skull, ignorant. Can I live? Still
you need to charge it up.
Three boys in the Cadillac. Grave digger, kiss the death. Protecting neck. Shame on it. Three boys in the Cadillac. Grave digger. Money over my hands down. Here lies young, getting paid, but never take a loss on my hands.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the architectural wonder that is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with the Chicago Bears. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10, it's Ryan. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Leonard Floyd leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. On second down, here's Ryan. And this is incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long.
That was a little dump off.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And taken right at the 35. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Bears take over. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
You see it? You see it?
Oh, dude, what the fuck is he going, man?
Hey, gotta go, gotta go.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen.
Come on, man. That's a hard.
Across midfield inside the 45. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On second down, Trubisky. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
So my man can't. So my man ain't got no arm. He just can't shut the ball out of his hand.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Well, off topic, but we'd be remiss if we didn't point out what else was happening Super Bowl weekend. The Madden 19 Club Championship, second major this season, 2 more to follow. And our winner, Pauvin, representing the Oakland Raiders. He took down the Vikings in your favorite choice.
Oh, come on, this is petty.
He had to reach for the ibuprofen after a 38-24 beatdown in the final.
Well, you know, if he was representing the Oakland Raiders, the Vikings went down, and they went down hard. That's how the Raiders do it.
How about Pauvin, though, wins $100,000 for his efforts, also won Super Bowl tickets for the next day, unselfishly gave them to his father and his brother.
How about that? That's pretty cool. Congratulations, Pauvin. Way to go.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Ryan. And that's incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, Tuesday. Let's go. Hey, South.
I do the mic.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan.
What? You wasn't even guarding him, man. Good job,
And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Before this next drive gets going, we need to discuss the Hall of Fame inductees. There will be 8 in the 2019 class. We got Champ Bailey, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law. Who else am I forgetting in there?
Well, how about a big guy, a lineman, Kevin Mawai, who was absolutely terrific in his career. How about Ed Reed with the Baltimore Ravens and the great job he did in the secondary there. Pat Bowlen, Gil Brandt as contributors, the owner of the Broncos and the longtime scout with the Cowboys. And I love the senior committee bringing in Johnny Robinson, the safety with Kansas City.
Tony Gonzalez was a first ballot guy. And, of course, when I hear Ty Law's name, you think, wow, he started this great Patriots dynasty that we're still living in.
You're exactly right. And the Patriots, with all of their championships, probably underrepresented in the Hall of Fame.
Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Ryan. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
Oh, my God.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Boy, C.D. Mack, just from day one, he's looked so good in a Bears uniform, literally and figuratively. And some Raiders fans watching this saying, oh, I wish we had him on our team.
Yeah, just about every Raiders fan saying he looked a lot better in silver and black. Why don't we still have him? But in Chicago, immediately comfortable, fit right into their defensive scheme. They said, go get the passer, and that's exactly what he's done. Leonard Floyd, another first-round pick coming from the other side. He's really helped Chicago get off to a great start, and they love how he disrupts teams' offenses.
That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. From the shotgun, Ryan.
Oh, ball, bro.
Get rid of it. He's taken down. Khalil Mack able to drop it for a loss of 12, and it'll be 4th down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that.
And he's so undersold. He's so undersold.
Picked off by Prince Amukamara.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
I want to know. I just want to know. You blitzing 7 people, I'm blocking like 9. How in the hell he comes straight in that bitch every fucking time? Goddamn, I ain't tell. That's just good steady, I guess. Yeah, he's blocking fucking 9, but he's still coming straight in that bitch. God. This ain't the word.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play.
Missing wide open passes to Julio.
Their first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Now it's Trubisky. On the left side, a catch by White. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Kevin White, 26 yards. And the Bears will extend their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his RAC, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. For the Falcons, Charles, we've talked all year about the injuries that they had in 2018, and you kind of touched on it earlier, too. It's hard to get around them, though, when you look back at this past year. So they go to 7-9, and I know that that's not what they wanted, but with all the injuries, is that okay?
It would be if you didn't think you were going to the Super Bowl. You know, if you didn't think you had a chance at that, and they did going into the season. But when you lose your starting safeties in Ricardo Allen and Keanu Neal, your middle linebacker Deion Jones for a long stretch of time, you end up starting 1-4. Then in the second half of the season, you have a 5-game losing streak. 7-9 is actually better than I thought that they were finishing because of those 2 long losing streaks.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Second and 10. It's Ryan again. Going underneath. It's Coleman. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Drops it off for Coleman. Finding some room at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down, couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home. And they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8.
12.
Ryan will throw again. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Call it a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
21. 21.
4th down. Here's Ryan. He finds Coleman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
See who fast. God damn, them niggas slow as shit. Oh, Freeman faster than that. God damn. Okay, hold on. Something ain't right. They're saying this nigga's a 92. Why is he running like a 72? They got that nigga slow, bro. Acceleration 91. Why the fuck is he running so fucking slow? Man. They got that nigga running slow, man. Dang.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on fourth.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's fourth down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
That Coleman fucking 94.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. On first down, Ryan.
Oh, no.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
Oh, we hit the wrong fucking button.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Gun! Hey, gun! Straight! Hey, gun!
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Yeah, baby! Yeah!
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout.
Not down play yet, no. I ain't gonna give them a play.
The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. They snap it at 1. Now Ryan.
Out of hope. Let's go.
That's complete. Hooper. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. Here's Coleman.
Oh, come on, man. He's running with his feet.
And he goes down right there. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The Falcons on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. They come out here in the I.
54, sir. Undercrush. On. Alert, flare.
It's cold here.
Dude, what the
And he'll
fuck
go
is he
backwards,
doing?
losing yardage to the 5. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
That nigga's not that slow. That nigga 94. More bush.
So a field goal try here on 4th down as the Falcons call on Matt Bryant. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Oh, this ball hangs out to the right. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not got too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Hey, gotta go.
They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Once you catch the ball, then don't even fucking run, man.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now, as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Mike's 4-2. Hey, watch the slant. Gotta go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 3rd down, that's Cohen. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That good for 19 and a first down. On first down, Trubisky being chased out left. Looking for White on the deep ball. And his throw is going to be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Trubisky on first down. Flush to his right. Going up top for Miller. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. first possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Now, that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Line of scrimmage is the 8 on 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, Ryan. Caught by Sanu. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher for guys trying to get to the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw. Unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. He's airing it out for Sanu. And he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10.
Left. 21. Gun.
Ryan. Flushed out right. Well, he's caught the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. But you just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Got down. Get first down.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll try and throw for it here.
Oh, man.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way.
And he'll get into the end zone Chicago. Mike Burton taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Parkey adds the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
He ate me up.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
12. Check 50. Wait. 59. Like the 59. Hey, gun. Ready, set.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. And he comes back with one complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense?
Oh, throw the ball.
Here as he's taken down, Eddie Goldman. He's the one who finally gets him down for what will wind up being a loss of 16 yards.
Yeah.
21. Hey, red plans.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan.
I'm not around, man.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down.
That corner, y'all.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now Parkey for the extra point.
I'm going to be wide open.
Parkey with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.